Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel with me, Afandi. In this channel, I have two main activities program actually. What are they? Do you want to know them? Alright, those are Islamic and English education. What will you get from this channel? Yeah, you are able to learn how to recite Al-Quran properly and English language. Because this channel is for learners, hopefully we can take benefits from these videos later on. Thank you for your nice attention. Be ready, happy, and keep learning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my class. In this occasion, I'm going to talk about past continuous. What is that? Past continuous? Actually, past continuous has another name, past progressive. So if someone just say that's past progressive, don't be confused because past progressive is same with past continuous. Yes. Actually, in English, in the basic of English, if we would like to talk about past event, there are two basics here. The first is past simple and the second one is past continuous. These tenses is really often to be used as an English learner for telecommunication. So let's understand exactly. If we talk about past simple, it started and it finished. So the activity is done. But for past continuous, even it's same, but we concern on focus on a continued during period. So here in the timeline, here is now, just to say that present. Right now is 1 p.m. So this today, here there are some actions. The first action is started at 7 a.m. and the second action at 11 a.m. So during the period from the 7 a.m. to the 11 p.m., yes, we call that past continuous. So after this, we will learn about this tense and stay focused on this explanation. Okay, thank you for your nice coming and attention here. Let's continue for our learning today. It talks about past continuous. And actually, you have listened or here in the first section. Yes, we can call it introduction or opening before we learn. So you have learned when we use the past continuous and how to use past continuous in the opening. Yes, there is a timeline there. There are some actions and the continued during period. It is past progressive or past continuous. Here, past continuous is to show what somebody was doing at a particular time in the past. As an example, here is Ahmad was playing basketball at 7 a.m. yesterday. Imagine that today is a Monday morning. So you talk to your friends. Ahmad was playing basketball at 7 a.m. yesterday. Means that Ahmad plays a basketball in a Sunday morning at 7 a.m. So we can call it still exists at that time. So when you say that 7 a.m. yesterday, means that at that time Ahmad still playing basketball. So Ahmad has not finished it yet, but the during period of time Ahmad still playing basketball. And the second part is about the pattern. So John forgot which word become the characteristic of the past continuous, actually for the past tense, past time. So every continuous context you have to add verb 1 followed by ing or ing. Here as an example, there are 3 sentences here: positive, negative, and questions or interrogative. So don't forget with where. Is it those are a to be? So with for singular like I, he, she, it, and where for plural, so more than one, so we can say that you, we, they. As an example here, I was playing basketball. You were playing basketball. Just simple. If we move to the negative form, we only add not after to be there. Was not, were not playing basketball. That is the second question, the second sentence. And the last sentence is the interrogative or questions. So we have to rotate the position between to be and also the subject. Was I, were you playing basketball yesterday? Were they playing basketball? Was she playing basketball? And etc. This is the pattern, so I think that is quite easy to be understood, inshallah. And the next part is past continuous is often goes with past simple. So means that there will be, how do I say that, combination here. So we can say that there are some actions, because past continuous is often goes with past simple, means that there will be 2 actions. The first is about past continuous and the rest is about past simple. Yes, when we want to talk about a shorter activity that happened during a longer activity in the past. So here is the another things in a past continuous is often goes with past simple. So it means that there are more than one activity. The first activity is continuous and the rest is past simple. And the next part is to talk about 2 or more actions in a row. Sometimes we use the past continuous tense to talk about 2 or more actions which were taking place at the same time in the past. Means that here in the sentence later on you will find 2 or more actions there, and those are used in a past continuous tense. So for the previous is the combination between past continuous and past simple, and here we are also make a sentence or just saying in a past continuous more than one activities or action. As a conclusion of this explanation, the first is about past continuous. We can say that past continuous only, so it's a subject, so and considering the to be was or were and verb plus ing verb 1. And the number 2 is about the combination between 2 tenses here, 2 tenses, and means that there are more than one activities, past continuous plus when and past simple. So don't forget, after when is followed by past simple mostly. And the third one is about past continuous, while, and past continuous. This is the word I mean. We can use past continuous to mention the 2 or more than 2 activities in the past. So there will be conjunction while there, past continuous, while, past continuous. So to make you more understand about this tense, and after this let's we discuss about the examples so that you can more understand and easy to fix in every single sentence that you would like to answer. Okay. Okay, thank you for your nice attention. And here in the last part of this learning, after you learned or heard about the past continuous in the opening or introduction, and followed by the explaining theory about the past progressive or past continuous, and in the last part, let's we discuss and answer these questions. Yes, the first example is Ali was doing his math when his sister came. So, what do you think about the first sentence here? Yes, the first sentence consists of two actions or activities. The first is about Ali was doing his math. This is the first sentence or the first activity. So there will be when here as a conjunction to the second action, and after when is followed by past simple. His came or his sister came. So in this sentence, Ali was doing his math when his sister came. It consists of two actions. And then number two, when the phone rang, Salman and Faris were reading. When the phone rang become the first, how do I say that, actions, and the second action is Salman and Faris were reading. So don't forget, we can rotate when in the middle of the sentence or when in front of the sentence. When we put when in the verse of the sentence, don't forget give a comma after the first activity is finished. When the phone rang, comma. Then Salman and Faris were reading. So in this context, while Salman and Faris read a book, and suddenly the phone rang. And the number three, while Daddy was fishing, I was swimming. It's quite same with the number 1 and the number 2. But the difference is all of the activities in the number 3 and the number 4 later on, yes, use past continuous and past continuous. So what is the difference is this number 1 and number 2 use when, after when followed by past simple. But if we use while, so after while is same with the past continuous itself. While Daddy was fishing, I was swimming. Here is the context is while Daddy fishing and the same time his son is swimming. So it's different with the number 1 and the number 2. Here Salman and Faris were reading. They are reading firstly, and suddenly the phone rang. But for the number 3 and the number 4 later on, the two actions here it's happened in the same time. So while Daddy was fishing, I was swimming, and John was studying while Hamid was watching TV. Here is quite same with the number 1 and the number 2. While in front of the sentence and while in the middle of the sentence. But don't forget, if while in front of the sentence, give a comma after the first action is finished. And I was swimming for the second one. And if you put while in the middle of the sentence, John was studying while Hamid was watching TV without any comma. So you just see that here, and hopefully from these examples you are understood about what is the past progressive or past continuous. So don't forget, you have to answer or do the many sentences to drill your capability to master in these terms. Because past continuous, past simple, we are often to use that tenses in our daily communication. So here's, I think, enough from my explanations, and hopefully you can take the benefits from this explanation. See you in the next video. Don't forget, if you have any questions, to state it in a comment of me so that I can improve my English, you can learn something new, and we can improve together. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.